Hello, lovely people. Good morning. How has it been? Good to have you all here this morning. There's something I bumped in on over the weekend. You understand? I've been trying to create some time, make some space and have that aired on my channel on YouTube. But I've not really had time because it's not been easy, being a mom of 3, then doing some. In fact, it's not been easy, seriously. With this kind of situation we are in now with the COVID system of working and all that, my work have become more complex than we ever thought. But so far, so good. We are defeating. So I bumped something over the weekend on Instagram, right? Yes. Tunde Ednot. He posted something and he said about a man who got married to his child without knowing. Isn't it funny? It's actually funny, but then there are so many things to think about. How did it happen? How come you got married to your own child? See, that is why it is good before you say I do. There's some background checking you need to do. There's some background checking you really need to do. If that man had gone home, though I don't want to say what I'm not too sure of because I didn't really read the story very well. But I read a little bit of it because I had some vital thing I was doing at the moment, so I need to clear my desk. So I was actually working and then glancing at the very story. So I didn't really get enough info into it, but I heard the man. Read where he was saying that he got married to his own daughter without knowing it, and then the daughter, they now have 2 children. Imagine that. What a trauma. What a tragedy. So what am I saying? To all our single moms, not all our single moms per se, this is not directed to those who have genuine reason why they should be single mom. I'm not talking about those whose circumstances beyond their control wouldn't let them, you understand? I'm talking about those who with their 2 eyes wide open walked into this kind of lifestyle. I've heard a couple of people, I've read, I've seen, we've watched in the movies. It's no more a movie thing. These are things happening in real life. I've seen someone who said she just wants to pay a guy and then take in, and then the boy goes his way. Have you heard such story? These are no more news. They are no more, they are not fictions. They are real. You see them, they take in, they paid the dad, the person responsible for the child, they pay him off just to answer, just to be in the clique of I can do what a man can do, a woman can do it better. Now you have a child. The identity of this man is hidden from the child. You've never for one day taken your time to tell that child situations surrounding her birth or situations surrounding his birth. Then you give birth to this child, and this child grows and mixes up in the society and then begin to socialize with friends. In the course of this, he meets this young lady or she meets this young man, and one thing leads to another, and they are all wrapped up in the so-called love. And you as a mother, you knew that the identity of this child has been hidden from him. You knew that the identity of this child has been hidden from her. You didn't tell her anything about it. You didn't tell him anything about it. They had no clue to who their father is. Not even a picture. And then they start living in the society. Before you know it, they end up with their same, as in their own blood. Goodness me. Have a rethink. Have a rethink. If you are in this clique, have a rethink. I'm not saying I'm not dictating your life for you. But I'm telling you, if you want to take this kind of decisions, Be kind enough not to hide the identity of your child to the children. Tell them who their dad is. Tell them where their dad comes from. Let them know the situation surrounding you, conceiving them. You understand? I'm not talking to all single mothers who are actually working tirelessly, who are trying to ensure that they put one or two things together to give the best to their children. I am talking about those who who walked into this kind of life by themselves, not because situation made them to, not because they had no option, but just because they want to prove to themselves that they are independent, that they are independent, they can do whatever they like, they've got the money. I'm not talking about those who were raped and as a result of it, there happens to be, you know, pregnancy. I'm not talking about, because those people, they even take time to explain to their children the situation surrounding their birth. And they are the people that even have the best children you can ever think of. They raise good children. I'm not talking about those whom their husband walked out on, or whom the person responsible for their pregnancy denied the child. I'm talking about those who intentionally walked into this kind of lifestyle and hid it from their children. Please have a rethink. There's a whole lot of insanity in the world right now. Please, we need sanity. Imagine that story. Who do we blame? Do you blame the man for marrying his daughter? Is he really aware that he had a child? Did he impregnate a girl and then the girl walked away without telling him and hid the identity of him from his child? How did it happen? I've been having a deep thought over this, and I was like, I want to create out time to discuss this with some few people, but then I've not had time. Time wouldn't let me. So like, let me just drop it here. Please share your thoughts. I probably might upload it in my YouTube channel. Check it out. It is called The Exigencies of Life. I'm on my way to work. One of these days, I will have a seat, you know, like my kind of professional seating, so we can discuss this and have a couple of friends around so we can talk about this. It's time we started sending the message out there so that people get to be aware that there's some decisions you are taking today that will mar your future tomorrow. There's some decisions you are taking today that you just need to have a rethink about those decisions before things get sour. Okay, that is all I have to say at the moment. We'll pray we'll start taking the right decisions. If you've gotten money, it's not time for you to start misbehaving. If you've got money, it is the best time to live the most beautiful, sweet, and responsible life. Don't just misbehave because you felt or because you feel money is at your beck and call. Utilize it wisely. Give the best to your child. And let your child be a better husband tomorrow. Let your child be a better wife tomorrow. And let them produce good fruits that will even bring, that will bring joy and happiness to you. I don't think where that man is, I believe the day he realized that he is sleeping and he's marrying his child and he had 2 children, like he is the father of his own, oh goodness me, how do I put it? He's the grandfather of his own children. He's the dad of his children and the grandfather of his own. Organicity. What is it? It isn't clean at all. It's not clean. It's not clean. All right, people. That is it on this morning. It is actually Monday morning. I want to wish you the very best of this day. Enjoy yourself. Stay positive. Do good to those you meet on your way up. You might need them on your way down. Bye.